I don't feel like it's really necessary. That counter pick is going to be very useful. And the classic Quinn counter to the Renekton, question mark? I guess so. Lock in if they wanted to guarantee that pick, but he wanted to see what was coming first.
We'll have to wait and find out here on the Rift.
Rakan going to be a really nice follow-up here, setup for Hanwha Life, as they're trying to get something T1 out of this Braum level 1, but Hanwha's 5-point start, Delight's going top just to suss everything out, dropping a ward there. They are really leaving nothing to chance, but this does mean, with Peanut once again over here on Raptors, that will be potentially just that blue buff taken away. Not much Hanwha Life can do about this one.
Well, we might have to talk about it a little bit later, as Peanut is coming in here. Pretty early gank onto Faker, who doesn't seem to have Valkyrie, or doesn't seem to want to use it. It's a bit of damage to him. And, you know, at the end of the day, Caitlyn Braum, very strong, but Ezreal still in a very strong spot in the meta after his recent buffs. And he can, if given enough space, can do a lot of damage, and he is right now to Guma. And the heals from the Rakan are also pretty huge. So yes, you land the concussive blows, but Carry is most of the time just kind of standing around, didn't have a door to hold up to help Guma. Well, he did, but then it went down, and then eventually. I'm not really sure what their goal was, maybe to steal one away, or at least pretend like they're going to fight over it, but I don't think in that situation they were ever actually intending on committing to a fight. And Doran just stayed top the entire time, so.
See what Guma can get done with those 3 grubs. Owner is also here. Doran only has 1 cleanse. Owner does not have 6, so.
I mean, he's just going to run into the 2 of them. That is still very dangerous, and there's the cleanse flash as another stun comes in, but didn't necessarily have to use that, did Doran.
It should have been pretty obvious that this was what was happening, but he thought maybe he could stave the pressure off,
and, you know, like you said, you can sometimes win lane with Quinn, and you can feel really great, and you can have a lot of side lane pressure, but sometimes you also don't have much of an effect on the game. It's nice. Valkyrie there from Faker, gets out alive. Great reaction time. All right, well, we got a TP coming in. It's kind of an awkward angle, but with the Rakan, Delight trying to keep them around. Zeka, here he comes. This double flash available for the bottom lane, and now Peanut gonna knock Faker away, but he's in an awkward spot. And I don't even think the Blast Cone helps him here. He's going to try to get over the wall, but there's the ult. And Peanut is going to taxi in onto Owner. But even Zeus is here. Now a flash over the wall, and the Nimbus Cloak. Peanut is going to get out against 5 people.
He's got that phase rush. He's running. Doran's going to get a plate for his troubles up here on the top side. They did get double teleport out of T1. Guma is just making quick work of this turret, and it's an Azir who's getting pushed in. Guma even going to drop the ace in the hole here as they want to contest Dragon.
Faker taking a bunch of damage, but Viper trying his best to layer that in. The double knockup comes in from Delight, and Carrier going to be sniped down by Viper again. And a massive sweep going to get both flashes out of Faker and Guma. And now Viper, he's still on the chase. As unfortunately we do have a Chemtech Soul, but it's still a nice fight here for Hanwha Life Esports.
They get the kill, they get the Dragon, and you know, those Cloud Drake stats are useful. Peanut's going to come over here, read that Owner is not going to back, and actually tries to deny some farm, as Guma should be fine here. Flashless, though.
Yeah, he gets knocked up, and, I mean, Zeka's coming over. We got Peanut. He's looking for a dive, but Sejuani ultimate zones the rest of them, and now Peanut's in a little bit of trouble. He's going to throw up an emote and just try to run away once again. And he should be able to get out of here.
Kraken Slayer for some additional damage. Going to be that secondary AD carry you were alluding to. Peanut hidden.
Hide on bush. And, well, it's going to be taken, but Peanut in a little bit of trouble here, as he is CC'd basically for 8,000 years, and eventually he will die. Keria stealing the kill away.
He's like, I'm going to steal it. And he does.
나 빠져볼게.
Wait, I think he didn't.
Wait, he did
나
not?
이거 그거 끝나가지고.
Oh, no, he did
죽겠다.
not. Look at his smite.
나 죽을게.
Well,
네, 이거.
Okay. I actually thought he got it. He did not get it.
and it's just going to be a nightmare, especially if Doran can play the matchup well and doesn't get caught out anywhere.
Yeah, as long as they can make sure to constantly assign him to Zeus as well, which when you have control of the map gets a little bit easier, and he can help burst down these dragons. Quinn is great at that. As T1 desperate for an engage here. TP.
Okay, then TP going to be utilized. Peanut, we're zooming in on the steadfast presence, and there goes the Braum, but Owner's still nearby. It comes down to a smite fight, and Peanut wins it again. It's just a single Chemtech Drake, but now with Chemtech Soul on the board, could potentially pick that up next time.
And just kind of hope for success. Peanut denies them again, and now it's Soul Point.
Ooh, Doran just went out of Valor here. He's going to be in some trouble. I thought he was just going to move up and get vision, but that is not the case. Now he is 1v2, and this Renekton, given enough time with the help of Sejuani, will absolutely deal with the Quinn. So Zeus going to pick up that kill.
Go back and buy. This game has been, just like the previous one, such a juggle of Prio. Not a whole lot of big team fights just yet. We're going to get to that later, potentially on a Baron or on this Chemtech Soul. If it does go over to Hanwha Life, we're going to have a very early Elder in this game. Keeper's Verdict.
You're going to ult away the Braum. That allows the two-shot barrage to hit Guma, but the siege is still coming in. Yeah, I mean, did a little bit of damage, I guess.
I mean, it saved the turret, so you know what?
Yeah.
Credit to Peanut. He says, look.
And he did pick up his IE, so that's the more important part. Is Faker trying to punish Viper, and that he will. Some heals do come in from Delight, from his Quill, and from the Summoner spell, but now Viper going to be the one on the back foot.
They really want this turret. They're not going to get it, but still, chunking Viper down, he is very vulnerable here. He can get some of this Mega Honey Fruit at least and heal back up, but now T1 Prio on this Dragon.
Yep, and that fruit is one of the ones I like because it promotes action. Viper's able to get right back in, and we're going to have a clean, even fight here. And let's see how it does go.
Doran on the flank.
Yeah, Doran is on the flank. Peanut, he's got his Keeper's Verdict, and there it is. Owner desperately trying to dodge it, but now you just don't have Smite, so it's easy. And now they get the engage on Zeus. As do they have the CC to lock him down, though? This Renekton kind of going crazy, but not for long, as he was alone. The rest of the team did not want to follow up on that without Owner, and he is building full armor, and he's so far ahead. As we got a 1v1 here, Faker going in on a Doran. He wants to punish him. The big one is going to miss, but he's got more rockets. Where that came from. He's looking to build up one more. Can he get it? The Wolves are going to block a little bit here, as now a Valkyrie comes in, and it's not enough. But we do have the snipe from Guma downtown to take down Doran.
There you go. Won't be able to stop that one. So that's a big pick here. Is they're going to go for mid-turret.
Oh, that's Keeper's Verdict. Missed this time. Peanut finds himself in an awkward spot again, but he's basically unkillable. And the rest of the team, though, Delight might be in a bit of an issue. The Divide comes in, but Delight is going to go down, and now Zeka baited into the fight, trying to dash away. And he looks like he barely will, as one missile is going to miss, and Peanut is still on the run. And he is going to be the one that pays for it. T1 going to be looking at Baron now.
Yeah, would have given you a turret at least. That's really big. That's really important because T1 have that mid-turret. You don't for this Elder.
But I think Doran's dead again. He doesn't have vaults, and, well, looks like Zeus is going to respect it and maybe even just give the kill over to Faker. Excellently done, as Faker didn't necessarily need more gold, but he'll enjoy it, sure enough. He's actually trying to punish Zeus, and doesn't manage to do that, but still on the chase. Zeus is being pushed all the way down and marked by the Quinn, so at least Doran is doing that, if not much else. Delight is going to find the Renekton. Ult comes in, Delight not going to get that blocked by Doran. We might just have a good old-fashioned flip unless Peanut can get the Keeper's Verdict again.
Viper's going to have to hit some damage here, trying his best to put it onto Owner, but just not landing everything. Caitlyn Trap zoning them out right now. Peanut going to try to clear this up. Even Viper getting in there, but the Keeper's Verdict is really the key here. Peanut's got it back now.
Yeah, Owner does have flash. I would like to see him flash this one, if it does come down to it. Delight, very nice angle. He's going to look for Faker, but he totally whiffs. That's not going to be the angle you're looking for. As now Viper going to throw that in once again. The Keeper's Verdict does get a couple, but not the two he was looking for. TP's coming in. As the Elder is getting so low. Might come down to the flip. Peanut wants to fight it, but T1 not going to let them come in, but Owner gets so low. And Zeus is frontlining, and they get the Elder. T1 should take this down. They absolutely wipe them, and they will take down the Elder.
T1 so patient this time. Yes, they get knocked away by the Keeper's Verdict, but Owner doesn't. Teleport comes through instantly from Zeus. They did not push the Elder health too low. They did not give Peanut an opportunity for the 50-50. They put him incredibly low, and they fight it exactly as they should. Hanwha Life, no chances in this one. No error from T1. And it looks very likely this is just going to be the end of the game here. 20 seconds on Viper, 25 on Zeka. T1 gonna bring us to 3.
That they will. Another very close game. I don't think we're going to be seeing Quinn again, that's for sure. The way that T1 were able to handle it this time around. As the Nexus will fall and T1 tie it up, we got a series on our hands. Didn't end up working. Viper also, once again, outputting more than 1k DPM.
Yeah.
Yet still, it wasn't enough.
Doesn't matter if they don't secure kills. If it doesn't secure an elimination, it's just poke at the end of the day. And